CCO Boat Club. Makes almost too much sense. My God. Sweating. Bullets. Not complaining. But it could be a lot easier than this.
Oh my God, look at there's two of them. Here we go. All right, we got some. All right, this guy's got some shoulders on him. Not a yellowtail, might be one of those jacks that I was looking for. Woo. Small tackle, light tackle. There he is. There he is. Come on, baby. Surf them in, and there's all kinds of stuff swimming back there. Oh my God, that's a huge. So we figured we cannot start a boat club if we don't get out there and fish pretty often ourselves. So it might be an excuse to get out there, but either way, we're gonna go fishing today. Basically, the point of this mission is to show you everything you are gonna miss out on by joining the CCO Boat Club. We got here at 7 a.m. this morning, had to forklift the Costa out of the warehouse. We don't have it in the water right now just to save the money, but we've been an hour rinsing, preparing, loading, and now we're gonna start our trek over to Matheson Hammock Marina to launch the boat. This is stuff you can completely avoid and not deal with by joining something like our CCO Boat Club. Let's have a good day out there. Seems like the weather is gonna hold off for us. Let's see how we do, and let's see if we can get some fish on the boat.
This is something you won't have to do. You won't have to fill your freshwater tank. You don't have to worry about it smacking you right in the face once you fill it. Also, you won't be sweating like me, prepping the boat. It'll be all ready for you.
Well, this is also us fishing on what day is it today? A Thursday? So we're going to hit a bit of traffic just for everybody going to work. The good part is that the marina is going to be empty.
The weekend might have
you're not going to have traffic on the road on the weekend, but the marina is going to be a nightmare. So give and take. I think we'd rather deal with a little bit of traffic here. Although the whole point is, if you're part of the boat club, you're going to drive to the location, not have to pull a boat. You don't need the big truck. You can go in a Porsche. Show up in style, get off the thing, jump on the boat, and you're good to go. We're gonna have everything ready for you. So all this work we're doing right now does not have to be. Normally I like to crank up the engines before we take the boat off the trailer. You never know, even though we have this boat in the warehouse, keep coming, we gotta let it float. Step tall. Even though we have it in the warehouse and we do plug it into power to make sure those batteries are always juiced up, I don't recommend putting the boat in the water completely until you crank those engines up. You could get thrown back just like we did right now. Try to crank the engines up, have no power, and you're just gonna float out into the middle of the marina here. So I always do that. Brian dropped this in, made sure we had power, engines cranked up nicely, and then I asked him to draw me back further, and we're good to go. So again, right now it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. We've been working hard here. We did some prep last night. We hadn't taken this boat out fishing ever. This is actually the first time. So we had some preparation to do, which again, when you're part of a boat club, all that preparation is gonna be done for you. You're gonna have to prep the rods, your reels, your bait. Even though we're gonna try to get some live bait for you guys at that Dania Beach location, you gotta prep your basic stuff. But imagine just being able to pull up in your truck, walk up to the marina, load it up on the boat, and take off, literally knocking off 2 hours worth of work. Pretty nice. Again, it's not the end of the world to have to trailer a boat, but if you're not doing it on a Thursday like we're doing today, these marinas just become absolutely unbearable. Pulling out of the channel here, really didn't come up with a great game plan, which probably you should, but the weather looked like it was laying out today. We were thinking of going offshore and looking for some mahi, but the real objective is probably to hit a reef. So I was kind of looking at the tide chart here, shows that we're almost at dead low tide. Here is showing us that we still have about half a foot. So you don't really want to be at a reef at that slack tide. You want a current over there. So what we're thinking is possibly going out of Stiltsville. I'm hearing that they're catching like 500 plus feet, or at least seeing weed lines around that depth. So maybe we run out there if it's calm enough. We'll shoot out of Stiltsville, try to see if we find the right depth, and then shoot south towards angelfish, that area there where we have some reefs marked, and a nice drop off that we plan to start here early. So that's what we're going to try to do. Let's see how that works out. I'm going to go upstairs. Cool thing about the Costa 264 is it has this stand through second station. We're in about 500 feet of water. I'd heard the mahi and the weed lines actually. Debris was starting to form in the last couple days around 500 feet. So I'm gonna jump upstairs, see if I see any debris, and you guys keep an eye out for birds. Usually you can see birds a little bit better when you're down at the water level. Let's keep going. Glad we made the decision to run offshore. We can actually fish as we run down south opposed to running inshore the whole way. There's some debris up here. We got a 12-inch Simrad MFD here. Everything we have downstairs, we have it up here, which is really nice. Transfer. There we go. Good to go. All right, we're gonna keep on running. You guys might want to get down. Let me put that single lever back on. You guys always ask about that single lever. That one turns this off completely, so I can push that out of the way. I can play with the trim, and I just have to worry about this single left throttle. Makes it a lot easier. So I'm gonna go southeast, nice and easy. Start seeing if we spot something.
Hey, give it a minute to do it, just reel it up.
Yeah, that's a lot of line. That's gotta be like 300, 400 yards.
Slick of some sort here. Temperature change or something.
That might be a leg. That might be his trail.
Like the parakeets, but they look like they're just cruising. Hold on. I think we're floating on something here. What is this? Oh yeah, this got bait on it.
That's got bait on it?
It's a freaking bag. I didn't even see it till right now. We're literally sitting right on it. I don't know if it was a little mahi. Oh, yeah, one of those two long shank ones.
Here, take that hook off. Just behind the ice.
There's bait all through here.
Where are we at?
Sit off the bow. Right off the port side there. There's another floating thing up here. Just get off the bow there. I'm gonna turn you into. See that thing straight ahead?
Yep.
This is the closest sign of life we've seen.
Here, all this, literally right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of bait on it. All right, so we've struggled to find pretty much any form of life, no birds. We came across our first little slick here, and there's the slightest bit of debris bundled up. So we noticed a couple of floating plastic parts, and it is holding a bit of bait. So we're just casting some dead little pilchards we have on it, see if anything pulls up, and it may not be a bad idea to even put some Bally Hoop out and troll this little line here for a second, see if we can raise them up. What I used to do in the past is with that trolling method, I'm really not a huge fan of it, but sometimes it does raise that first little school of fish, and then you can throw the dead bait on them and pick up, a few more behind it. So we'll see. We'll give this a few minutes and see how it goes. There might be a mahi over there to the left.
There is. I saw it. It's probably like.
Eric, cast straight to the left, off the bow. Be nice. We don't need many. Throw a few in the box. Got enough for dinner, and hit the reef would be ideal.
Yep. Oh, I see you, buddy.
I saw one to the left that could have. If it was a mahi, might have. It's probably part of the bait situation. Yeah. Just keep letting the line out. Let that line go. I wonder if we should put a couple of those rig Bally Hoop out and just troll this.
Yeah. You gonna run back to that line?
Yeah. Go ahead and just pick those up. Eric, pick that up. There's some other debris thing off to the left there. The current's just now switching to an incoming tide, so I don't want to miss the opportunity at the reef unless we see something really worthwhile here. It's tough on days like this. I mean, it's nice to see the ocean so clean and pretty, but when there's no debris, no birds, nothing cooperating, it's a little bit difficult, and I'm not the type that's going to blind troll out here. So I'd rather sit at a reef and try to get some yellowtail. Go ahead. Let's get him right behind the prop wash, pretty much. Pick up some weed?
I see something jumping back there.
Are you really?
I don't know. For a second there, I can.
Did somebody, you saw something jumping and the rod is bending or what?
Yeah.
What'd you see jump?
Not a whole lot of drag though. So I don't know if it just got a rogue wave and it tripped the
It might have been
spool.
might have been a piece of weed.
Oh, I think it might have been running towards us.
You feel something there?
Yeah, definitely something there, Alan. Definitely something behind us. He's just running towards the boat.
Let's go then. Take that clicker off. I feel like JC Clear up here. Oh, that rod isn't doing much bending.
Yeah, it's running towards it. I saw him jump a little bit. Not sure what it is. I hope it's not a garbage bag.
I didn't know garbage bags jumped.
Does it look like a garbage bag from over there?
Oh no, I see some color of some sort. It might be a big garbage bag. It might be a mahi.
Yeah, it is a mahi. It might be a mahi. Keep him in the water. See if his buddy pull up.
Let's see what you got. Hold on. Go.
Definitely mahi. Now he's pulling. He was running towards the boat.
Let's see what it is. Bring it over here.
I'm bringing it.
Oh yeah, little mahi.
Damn it.
Hey,
Took
yeah.
a big Bally Hoop.
Yeah, just leave them, give it a little line.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
Toss one of these out. Where are those,
They're over here in this live well.
that was a finicky way to break the ice, but hey, let's go ahead and throw one of these guys out and see. Let's see. Let's,
He's trying to get off. Sometimes when you keep these by the boat, they call their friends.
look at this. This is worthless.
What about the other ones?
I got those pilchards there, but
Yeah, what about the filter?
I mean the silver sides. Just do a ghetto hook right there. Don't judge me on that, but can't exactly cast much.
This guy is not entirely happy.
Kind of a, how was the bite? Was it really noticeable?
No.
It didn't look like.
It took one little, and then it felt like when I was pulling him in, he was coming with.
Would have seen him by now anyway.
Yeah, I'm thinking that as well.
Let's just bring that guy in and see.
What's he got to
See
be?
this thing. 20. Let me see. Just come this way. Select.
Not back. Not back.
Really close. Oh, wasn't hooked very well either. All right, let's take a look at this little guy. There you go. That's what it is. Little mahi. Got him on a random little weed line here. He's small enough that we're gonna let him go, grow a little bit bigger. But look at how pretty that thing is. Gorgeous fish. We're just gonna throw him back, let him grow a little bit, and do that a little bit more as we head over to the reef. Good looking fish. There you go. Broke the ice.
What happens here is these zip ties pop off. Then all you're able to do is pull the anchor up straight up versus pulling it back where it's tightening it. Hopefully it works.
We got this nifty chum contraption, the chummy hoop, from our friends over at the Bally Hoop. This is a cool thing. Obviously it has the foam there so it doesn't bang up the boat. You can collapse it. It's got larger holes in it than what I'm used to, and obviously the disposable kind, so we'll see. You should get a good flow. We got 6 chum blocks here, so we should not have a problem with that. Dump it over, and what we really want to do is give that chum a few minutes to work, let it defrost and get the yellowtail kind of comfortable eating before we actually throw a bait on him. We got lucky that we saw Kevin, Mutton Man Jr. out here. So he pulled out, he's gonna go offshore to drop some baits deep, going after mutton. Obviously that's their thing, so we kind of rolled into their spot he kind of put us right in place. So he's been chumming this area for a little bit. Said the yellowtail are finicky, but he got some good sized ones before pulling out. So, all right, we're gonna do that. Looks like we got a really good current. We're not gonna need any weight at all. We're gonna use some of these silver sides to start. And we're already seeing Bally Hoop around, so we'll see if we get the Bally Hoop out, get some of those Bally Hoop, and get some live Bally Hoop plugs down to the bottom. Damn, this current is ripping.
I'll grab that.
It's thinking houndfish already.
Already?
Well, these are a nuisance. Looks like a massive Bally Hoop. They got some pretty wicked teeth, so gotta be careful. But these things get up in your chum and it's a absolute pain in the rear. I just gotta, they throw them back dizzy. That is the Bally Hoop. Kind of let them just get right behind. Oh my God, these houndfish are tough.
There you go. Got a few, not that many, but they're in there. Easy as drop them in.
Nice thing about this is that you catch them so gingerly that you don't take the scales off. They last much longer when you pick them up like this compared to a cast net. The other way to do it is obviously with a tiny hook. That can take forever. This was a really cool idea. So you can pick up not only Bally Hoop, but any sort of speedo, anything that builds up behind your chump line here in the boat. I think you might put split shots or something and let that go down a little.
Yeah, when you start pulling up though, it automatically.
Ah, you're getting them.
Yeah. Them power poles in the way though.
Yeah, power poles are not.
Oh yeah.
Not good. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Ah. All right, so Bally Hoop are obviously great baits for just about anything. You can go offshore, throw them out there for mahi. You can put them up top here for kingfish. I like to put them down deep for grouper, mutton snapper. That's maybe what we'll try when we get these going in a little bit, probably in a little bit deeper of water though. Too many reef fish messing around here right now. We got the houndfish, school of parrotfish rolled in here, filefish. It's like a reef aquarium right behind the boat. It's nice to see, but not exactly ideal for fishing. It's not letting my bait get back to the yellowtail. I might have to put a jig, add a little weight to this. If not, these guys aren't gonna give me a shot. All right, so with the silver sides, we use a rather small hook. We got like a 20-pound fluorocarbon, about 4 feet of it, maybe 5. The yellowtail are finicky. You don't want to use heavy gear because you're not going to get a bite. The current might be a little strong for this, but usually kind of just drop it behind the boat, let the current take it. And you really just want to let the line go so there's no hesitation in that bait going back into that chum line. You want it to mimic a free-flowing chunk of bait as much as you possibly can. And there's all kinds of stuff swimming back there. Oh my God, that's a huge yellowjack, I think. That is a huge yellowjack. I wouldn't mind picking that up. Oh my God, look at, there's 2 of them. Huge. What can we throw on that? I'd have to get one of these. There we go. All right, we got something. All right, this guy's got some shoulders on him. Not a yellowtail, might be one of those jacks that I was looking for. Woo. Small tackle, light tackle. Well. I got a small hook. Oh, damn it. Popped it. That was fun though. Yep, this is kind of light. I didn't want to put any more drag on them because of the light tip we have on there, small hook. Let's see what I'm left with here. Did I get cut off? I might have, yep. He actually cut that hook off. So maybe it was a small shark or something actually. That was fun though. This thing you always want to check for shaped line. So I got chafing right there. You want to cut that off. We need a new set of pliers. These things are in bad shape. We'll drop those right here. Leave that plier. And we got everything kind of set up here. I might try to put one of these little jig heads. These things are nice when you need a little bit of weight. When the current is strong, usually you want to at least attempt throwing some weight on it to see if it gets that mid column of the water, so you're not just skipping up top the entire time, and get you down to where those yellowtail are at, which is what we're targeting right now. There's all kinds of other stuff floating. So that should hold there. Let me try another one of these silver sides. Again, I usually just kind of go through the eye and worm them down a bit just to hide that hook some. You usually don't want to go in and out multiple places, because then when you start reeling back in, it kind of helicopters on you. And the problem is it just tangles up all your line. So the simpler you can get that silver side hooked up, the better it'll be for you. So you can see, I don't know if you can see it there, but it went down a little bit, and we'll see. I don't want to get to the bottom, because that's when you get the grunts and all that garbage messing with you. But with the amount of current we have right now, if it can keep us in kind of the center of that water column, we might be able to get in front of a yellowtail. Let's see. And it kind of zooms by these houndfish, filefish, and all this other nonsense we got around here right now. How those Bally Hoop coming, Brian?
Good. I'm waiting for you to see what you can get. I got a bunch in there. We got a bunch of live ones, and don't want to interrupt what you're doing for right now. But I'm ready to go. Maybe pull it.
That might be the right one. That might be the right one. So one thing very important is to not leave any slack on this thing. So I'm not, uh-oh.
Might not be the right one.
No, they might have gotten picked up by the wrong one. Or, wait. Is he coming with me? Or did he pop off? No! Oh my God.
Dang it.
Oh, yeah, he got sharked. Look at this.
Way. Oh boy.
The freaking yellowtail's jaw. That was a nice yellowtail too. Got sharked, and I brought the jaw up with me. Wow. Oh my God. Jason, you want to eat that?
Right up past.
Dang it! If those are sharks,
We're in trouble.
we're in for a frustrating afternoon here.
Well, I'm gonna toss this in.
Go ahead.
We're having
I knew that felt like the yellowtail, so the jig head might be the right
move.
Right move there.
Wait.
All this other junk is just not letting the bait get back. They inhale it 2 feet behind the boat. This jig head's kind of cool. Actually, I can stick it in the eyeball a little. Might have to horse in a yellowtail if we got a shark situation here. Dang, that thing is solid.
Oh yeah.
The guy at the bait shop yesterday told me it wasn't Bally Hoop season, so they weren't around much, but
Well,
beg to differ here. We might be able to go load him up.
what I noticed is that this thing is like behaving like a kite in the water.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
The thing with this yellowtail fishing is that you kind of got one shot with that silver side. It's not a very strong bait. So normally, like I said, I try to put it into that current and just kind of help the line out so it flows there as best as I can keep it. And then you're gonna feel sometimes a very strong yank of the line. At that point, you gotta close the bail quickly, set that hook. If you miss that, might as well bring the bait in, bring your hook in and reset. Most likely you're out of bait. A lot of times I may actually think I got a hit, stop the motion, and I almost don't like to let it back out. I almost rather bring it in and set that drift again, because you kind of throw the whole thing off. So I could be wrong with that. That could be me personally, but you see I'm kind of just allowing those little kinks in the reel to flow so it doesn't stop. And then when I feel that slight bit of change in the tension of that line and feel that little bit of a pull, I'll set that hook. Oh, just so you can look at this, I actually filleted the Bally Hoop, and I created like these long strips. Just put one jig right there so it doesn't spin too much on me. And that's a delicious little yellowtail bait. So I like to break the little beak off. That thing tangles up all your stuff. And I think I'm just going to try going through the mouth kind of upwards on this guy. Hopefully I don't hit the brain and freaking kill him. Let's try the nostrils. All right, that's pretty much it. He doesn't look as lively as I would like, but hey, revive him. All right. So we got a 16-ounce lead on this thing.
50 feet.
50 feet of water. So you basically want to hit the bottom, give it a couple of cranks off the bottom, so you don't get that lead tangled up on a rock. And then this thing, you're basically going to have to full drag it because something hits it. You're not going to have much of a shot at anything. I'll leave that guy there. I'm going to get some water. So I'm about to pass out.
He took the whole jig head and everything. That one had a lot more oomph than the yellowtail.
Could have been one of those yellow jacks, man. We get one of those yellow jacks. Those things are supposedly great sashimi.
This is what we were using, and it's what they were catching.
Oh, yeah. Well, slice one up. Whew, it is freaking hot out here.
All right, bud. Sorry.
Oh boy, is this a PG-13?
Yep. Nope. This ain't PG-13.
Baby. All right, what is this right up here? That's a yellowtail. We're in good shape because I was right here. Yep. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was close.
That's a good fish, man. That was right there.
No way. Jig head.
They're getting up closer to the boat. If we can keep that. Yeah, this has got to be a 16-inch fish.
Oh yeah. That might be the best one yet so far.
It was on a silver side. We're keeping them alive in here just for the heck of it. We have the live wells. Might as well keep them fresh. And then if we get down the road, we can always see if there's a smaller fish. If we're getting to bigger ones later, we can let go of some of the smaller fish. Keep the bigger ones. But obviously you don't want more than your limit on the boat at any time. So always keep track of what you got going.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, don't not yet.
Taking it off, folks. Taking it off.
No, but don't just leave it. Let them, if you have it set right at the beginning, just
Oh yeah.
keep them tight. That might be a yellow jack. Hold on tight.
Oh boy.
Got it, killer.
Well,
See if he tires out.
those jacks, they got a lot of energies.
Let me tighten it up a little bit. So slow him down. Here. Yeah.
He either popped off or drag popped out. Got a little bit of drag. Got him.
Dang it.
Tangle with me?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
That's a good one.
Another good fish. Not huge, but well into the keeper size range and perfect. Oh, that almost slipped out of my hands. That would have sucked. Eric, want to give it a shot?
Got him. Bingo.
Gotta get him away from the shark. Come on, baby. Come on. He's coming with me. Got the momentum. This feels like a good fish. Woo. Surf him in. Ah, yeah. This little long shank.
That might
Don't seem
be
to-
better than the. Yeah, that's a bigger one.
Might be
It's working better than the jig head.
the skill of the angler.
You're up by one.
Ah! Lost him. There you go. Okay. We got 5-6 fish here. We're not looking to slaughter them either, but we can get some dinner out of it and a good day. Eric, you want to jump in? Keep giving a line when you feel it. There he is, there he is. That drag might be a little loose. No!
Oh, why did I pay attention to the drag? He ate the freaking big head. The whole thing.
Oh, shark. Whoa, what's going on under the boat? Look at this.
Frenzy.
Simrad bottom machine here. Going absolutely nuts. That's kind of what we want to see. We got all kinds of life under the boat. So we've seen parrotfish, filefish, yellow jacks, some nice ones that haven't been able to land. Yellowtail, obviously. So, I mean, crazy. Seem to be in the right spot. 50 feet, a little shallower than I usually go. I'm usually 60-ish. But not bad movement. Terrible shark situation. As usual, we have 5 or 6 yellowtail on the boat. We'd easily have 10, 12 if it wasn't for the sharks. Coming to daddy. Oh, crank him. Hey, Brian, get that line out of the way. You're crossing right in front of him. Come on, come on. Oh, someone's jumping over there. What is that? Bally Hoop getting crashed right here in the rain. Really, actually, there he is. Get away from the front. Bring him in, bring him in, bring him in, bring him in. Woo, woo. Yes, there he is, Eric.
I'll touch him.
You're back, get him.
Nope.
Oh. Some of the CCO crew here, although they enjoy filming.
A little handy with the cameras.
So as part of the CCO Boat Club, Brian's on again. This is what it's all about, having fun out here with your friends, catching fish. Oh, pop the yellowtail. The one thing we are gonna ask you to do is please use your fresh water, raw water, rinse the boat down. Don't leave the boat with chunks of chum and Bally Hoop debris. Keep it clean. This is gonna be your chariot for your trips. So it's in your best interest to keep it clean, and it'll extend the longevity of these boats, and that's what we need to run a successful club.
Go aside on a little jig. Drop it right between the outboards. Okay, I'm gonna give you a trick. Just go like that 3 times. 2, 3. Basically, that gives it natural presentation just to drop down underneath the junk fish. Now I'm just gonna help the line out and wait till I feel the tug. Obviously, the current is giving it a little bit of a pull. When a yellowtail grabs it, I'll pull quite a bit harder. Once we do that, set the bail, close the bail, set the hook. Bail it in, or we have to. There it is. There it is. There it is. This is my wheelhouse. There he is. There he is. There he is. You gotta make it quick, because you're gonna get taken. Quick. Bring him in quick. Fine, good. You got him. You got him. You got him. Muscle him. Muscle him. Don't lose him. Surfing him in. Come on. Come on. Not a huge. This is 13, 14 inches. Not big one. Oh shit! Take it! Oh! Grab it! Give me the gap! That's what Jason was waiting for, the gap. He's looking at it like, oh, now what? What are we doing? I was like, wait, what are we doing? No, you actually hooked it already. Well, it would have been like the perfect finishing touch would have been if Jason would have fallen between the edges. I would have walked on water to get that one. Like, Jason, how did you fall in the water but not get wet? There he is. Got him. Got a diver down there or something? Yeah, Jason, I was about to say maybe it's the rock. Didn't take him a minute and a half. Nailed it. That's what she said. How many have we got in there? Oh no! That's how you do it, Jason! That's how you do it, Jason! Man, that GoPro is gonna have solid footage. That's gonna be 360 footage.
I thought you were about to just slide up.
Is this still on?
Yeah, they're both still on.
Oh my god, Brian went face first into that one. On our way back, we saw some storms forming and the sharks got out of control. So I think we got like a dozen good-sized yellowtail that were a bit finicky. But we figured 2 o'clock, let's head back. We got to clean the boat, get everything ready. But again, this is what the CCO Boat Club is about, to be able to get out and fish on boats like this. We have to get ourselves in it if we want to get you guys in it, so it's totally fair. Let me make sure I can see the channel right here. Dang, that worked out nice. Made it back to Matheson Hammock Marina. This place is really nice, plenty of parking. Obviously it's a Thursday, so a little different, and ran into our good friend Kevin here, Miami Mutton Man Jr. on the Reef 28.
What's going on, bro? How you been?
So, good, man. How'd it go?
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's what these guys are known for right here. Got some yellowtail.
Yeah.
Sharks are well caught there. There you go.
Yep. We took away our really big trophies, but we got dinner. We had a good time too.
Got the job done.
That's what it's about.
That's what it is.
Right?
Same with us. We saw some big yellow jacks there, man. Would have been nice. Yeah, we got like a dozen, similar, same size yellowtail.
Nice.
Good enough for dinner.
Yeah.
And yeah, luckily we lost easily a dozen to sharks, man. It was just ridiculous. Frustrating.
It's a sign of a healthy reef, you know?
Yep.
Obviously, right?
So yeah.
So,
Sharks
yeah.
are eating well.
Sharks are eating well, just as good as us, or better.
Now we're getting to the part where the CCO Boat Club really shines. You could just get in your car, go home, shower, and enjoy a lovely evening with your wife, your family, your kids. But no, we don't get that luxury here as boat owners. We're gonna grab this boat right now. We gotta take it back to the warehouse. We just cleaned the fish, that's part of it. Clean this whole thing down, dry it up, and then put it away in our warehouse. Not sure what time it is right now, but I'm gonna check for you. 4:36. Let's see what time we finish this escapade. And again, all could be avoided by being part of the club. So it's almost 6 o'clock in the evening right now. We could have been home relaxing, but we're not. We actually just unhooked the Costa, which is behind Jason here. Got the forklift. Then we have this inside of our warehouse here at Center Consoles Only. This is what we got to deal with to put this thing away. So again, makes a lot of sense to be part of this boat club. That's why we're doing it. You get access to these boats, but you don't have to deal with any of the headache, any of the maintenance, any of the responsibility, and it's a fraction of the price, at least a third of what it costs to own the Costa on its own. You get access to it every month of the year. What time is it right now?
Right now, it is 6:20.
6:20. We're still messing around with this stuff. Boat ownership is not for everybody, I'll tell you that. It takes a lot of work. Leave it to us to have a boat with a 9-10 beam and have an opening that's 10 feet. We literally have an inch on each side.
You're leaning a little this way.
This is the beefy part. Just gotta give it a little hot to it. Give it a little hot to it. You gotta be a pro on the forklift to get this. We used to have our little tank trailer valet, and that thing was a lot easier to be able to control it because you could walk all around the boat. This thing, if you don't have 3 people, forget it. You're not getting in. You're not getting in here. It is so ridiculously tight. CCO Boat Club makes almost too much sense.
My God. Sweating. Bullets. Not complaining. But it could be a lot easier than this.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We had a great day in the water, and that's the entire point of, you know, having a boat to begin with. In our opinion, we like to go out and fish. We like to enjoy time with our family. And at the CCO Boat Club, you can do it all with no responsibility, no headache. You take care of the boats a little bit, but you can drop the keys off at the marina, go home, and our team will take care of the rest. So head over to ccoboatclub.com. We're taking deposits right now for our Dania Beach location, and we're looking for a few others from the Keys to the West Coast, and hopefully we'll grow from there. Thank you guys for enjoying the day with us. We really appreciate it. We'll talk to you very soon. My name is Alan. Reach out with any questions you have. Peace.
Pin clock. I don't know. Still going in circles. Pulling off. Check in shortly. Captain's lock. Number 2. Maybe I'm not a captain. Third mate. Part 1. Or part 2. Still haven't found. Still going around in circles.